up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today. And today we're going to check out Wuthering Waves and see how it runs both at 1080 and 1440p. So let's waste us no more time and let's get into the game and hope OBS works. But if it doesn't, it is what it is. We'll just do camera. But hopefully very shortly here we will have a solution to that to where we won't have to rely on just camera when OBS wants to be a dildo. But anyway, let's go hop into the game. Well, no surprise. I tried, but OBS doesn't want to cooperate here either. I cannot wait to get my new another capture computer I'm going to have built, so that way we can go back to having these have some screen record gameplay too. But we're also going to make another fun video out of it. That's just going to be the computer's secondary purpose. So it's like a secondary capture computer. But anyway, first things first, we're just going to do 1080p, native, no upscaling or anything. It's basically maxed out, other than ray tracing. I turned ray tracing on, but as usual, since it's AMD, turning it up too high killed our FPS way too much. So I just put it on low, but everything's on. We didn't turn everything off, it's just on low, which works a lot better. And of course we'll try with it off, and all that stuff too. And we'll probably try FSR quality and all that as well, but since we're at 1080p, I doubt that'll be great. It'll give us much FPS, but sometimes I'm proven wrong, so I still want to try it. Anyway, game time. Well, now here we are in the game. Yeah, now nowhere near as bad as I thought. I guarantee it would drop under 60 in certain circumstances like this, but I was fully going in here expecting any ray tracing to drop us down into like the probably under 30 FPS category, but I was surprised. Let's see if I can't find some people to fight though. I want to see what it's like in a fight. I'll see we drop down to the 50s though. Now at the end of the world, not everybody cares about 60. I'd say if you got ray tracing involved, you can stay over 30 without relying on like frame channel or upscaling of any kind. You're doing good. Ooh, there's some stuff to fight real quick.
Leave it to me. I sense your weakness. Sounds come forth.
Yeah, definitely more than playable, though.
The hour is upon us. No hesitation. One more time. Strike from the shadows. Disperse.
All right. And with that, let's try not to hit the camera. And let's go ahead and turn down the settings. So actually, let's try FSR real quick. So now we're going to try turning FSR on. Every setting other than that is exactly the same, but figured we'd go through them. A, just to show there's no funny business, and B, it makes it a heck of a lot easier to do chapters. Other than sitting there trying to be like, okay, is there a big frame uptick here, or is the frame something here different? And trying to play like Where's Waldo almost. And who wants to do that? But alright, with that, back to the game we shall go. Alright, we're back in the game. And I have a feeling it's going to be one of those things where in certain places we'll get better FPS, but in the some spots we probably will get the same drops we were getting before, down under 60 a little bit. Just my guess, since we were already so low, but I wanted to test it for people, I'm sure someone will be curious. like that. Instead of getting 2 minutes of this, we'll just kill these and however long it
Leave
takes.
it to me. I sense your weakness. Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar. Synchronization. Speeding up.
Alright, looks like we're probably gonna get over 2 minutes before this anyway. That's fine. I just didn't want to make the video 2.5 hours long, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind getting little. I have fun with this game.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. No hesitation. One is the sound.
Alright, and with that, we move on. So now we turned ray tracing off completely and turned upscaling off completely. So now we're just maxed out other than ray tracing. So alright, with that, let's get back to gaming, shall we? Here we are back in the game. Spin around a little, cash a little. I think it's still going to drop under 60 here and there, but these are definitely way better FPS than we were getting with ray tracing on, that's for sure. And I'm not even going to bother with upscaling because I don't think that's going to really help us out very much. It still drops under a little bit.
Leave it to me. Huh! Starting from the shadows. One is the sound. Oh, bring it on! Time for some hot action!
So let's also try high out then if it's going to drop. And then after that we'll move on to 1440p.
And resolute. The end has come.
Is that it?
Leave it to me.
Huh?
I sense your weakness.
Alright, you come back here.
Let me be your blade. Precipitate! Storm! Hear my command! Break!
Alright. Now, let's try droning her down to just high instead of maxing everything out, which is kind of silly for a mid-range laptop like this anyway. So better yet, I figured instead of just doing high, there was only one setting that was past high. I figured let's just do what I would run on these settings. So there we go. And with that, let's go try them out and see how my settings do. In the game we are. It seems like we got a little bit more FPS, not major. Let's see if we can stay above during battle now.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Swift and resolute.
sounds. Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade. Precipitant. Shape the shapeless.
Moment of resonance.
Okay, seeming to do just fine. I don't think it dropped under 60 now. It's not to say it never will or not they are throughout the whole game, but it seems to be doing pretty damn good.
Leave it to me. No hesitation. I sense your weakness.
Oh, bring it on! Time for some hot action! It's morphin' time! Synchronization.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. The end has come. One with the sound. I sense your...
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar. Dithering.
Strike from the shadows. One is the sound. An unexpected discovery. Leave it to me. Moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade.
Hey! Swift and resolute. One with the sound. Strike from the shadows.
Oh, bring it on! It's morphin' time! Time for some hot action! Coming in hot! All fired up!
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. One with the sound.
Alright, I think with that, we'll move on to 1440. So, we'll go ahead and try out the same settings we tried at first at 1080 and 1440 here with ray tracing, everything maxed out, but ray tracing not maxed out, just on low. No upscaling though. We might need that though this time around, we'll see. We'll at least try it once and see if it makes a huge difference or not. Either way, I'd say it's about time for us to get in the game and let's see what it can do. So here we go. Definitely not a 60 plus experience, but I was not expecting that.
Leave it to me.
I can almost guarantee it's going to drop under 30, but let's see. Maybe it won't.
Moment of resonance. I sense your weakness. Keep it together. Strength from the shadows.
Let me be here. You can't hide from me.
Alright though, why don't we go and try and turn on a little FSR and see if that helps. Now, just like before, everything else is the same. All we did was turn FSR on to quality. So now, let's get back to the game. So now here we go. Definitely much better in the FPS department. I doubt it'll stay 60 plus the whole time, but this is definitely much better for me anyway. What's up guys? Mind if I join in on the fun?
Watch and learn.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. The hour is upon us. No hesitation.
Let me be your blade. Tempest, storm, hear my command. Veteran.
Swift and resolute. Last chance. One with the sounds. Leave it to me. The end has come.
Oh, bring it on. It's more than time. Still fine and dandy. Let's give him hell. It's more than time. All fired up. Tight.
Sounds come forth. One with the sounds. I sense your weakness.
Let me be your blade.
Shake the shapeless. Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
Alright, now let's try turning off the ray tracing. So now we've turned off ray tracing and upscaling, and we're just maxing the game out at 1440p native. See what it can do real quick, and then I think we'll do what we did at 1080p and just do my settings, what I would run. And then call it quits. But alright, let's get into the game, shall we? Here we are, fresh in the game. Haven't even had time to like do that yet, but it didn't really have as many stutters as it usually does. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably drop under 60 at times like this, but I'm impressed. Like right now, I bet if I go grab this real quick. Yep, down to 55.
Straight from the shadows.
Oh shit, I died? What the fuck?
I can take it. Synchronization quit.
What?
Stopped.
strong, even though they're like 54.
Time for some hot action.
Whatever, I'm not giving up without a fight, even if I only have one. Never mind. It's like, I'm not giving up, I'm dead. Alright, well, I sure sucked it up on that. But I did go in hurt. But that's my fault, shouldn't have done that. Not the game's fault. Oh shit, now I'm underground. Why the hell am I underground? I don't want to be underground. No, don't do it. No, stop it. All I want to do is go to that. Go to that. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
Wind guide me.
Alright though, now let's go check out my settings. Well now here's my settings. Basically the same thing we did 1080p I believe. I didn't watch the video, but I ran around for a little bit every time I flipped up a setting and seemed like it was doing pretty good here. Can't say I'll be flawless throughout the entirety of the game by any means. There's so many different types of areas in this game, but I think you'll get by and be okay with these settings, at least in my opinion. Hey, that can only be my opinion. Either way, let's get some gameplay. Here we are in the game. Let's get ourselves a little gameplay. Shit, we gotta clear this up. There we go.
Leave it to me. Sounds come forth.
I'm not gonna die again, but let's find out.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. It's morphin' time. Hands up.
One with the sounds. The hour is upon us. No hesitation.
Let me be your blade. Tempest! Storm! Hear my command!
Swift and resolute.
Well, that was fun. Nope, I don't know what that was meant to do. I'd figure those things out if I was reading the things, but I don't want to bore you guys sitting there reading paragraphs on how to do stuff, so half the time I just skip it and have no idea how to do anything. That's why I never sit there and go, oh my god, this game is so stupid or anything like that, because it's my fault for not reading it, you know?
Leave it to me.
Oh? Jeez, I didn't see you guys there.
The hour is upon us. Sounds
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Don't worry.
It's more than time. Time for some hot action.
disperse. No hesitation.
Let me be your blade.
Tempest.
Speeding up. Beware.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. I sense one of the sounds. Strike from the shadow.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command.
Swift and resolute.
Alright, guess that was all of them. Those weird paintings. Alright, though, I think that's more than plenty. Let's wrap the video on up, shall we? Well, alright, guys, that's a wrap for Wuthering Waves on the Asus G15 Advantage at 1080 and 1440. Now, you can definitely get playable FPS on either one. You just can't go in there maxing it out, wanting 60 to 120 FPS with ray tracing on, native, all this stuff. You just have to use reasonable settings. It is getting a little old, but it's still able to provide pretty damn good gaming experience from at least my accounts anyway. And I have all sorts of other way more powerful computers too, so. But I'd say that is about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.